I smile because
Hey, everybody. Hello. Welcome to our Sunday gathering for Sk'aliCh'elh-tenaut each and every week on TokiTV. We're here to just continue this journey with her and with each other and document every step of the way. I'm looking at our intro video and I'm like, okay, I got to add more stuff to that because lots happened since the ending of that. How we have it on there, lots has happened. We are here for a very special day today. We're having a global meditation. It was popping up on people's pages, memories that we did this. Christina did this a year ago, and so we are here gathered to do that again today. And um, I guess for me, I want to say hi to everyone and let everyone just say hello. But I think it's important to just say one of the people in this journey, in this process, that I love and respect the most is Sk'aliCh'elh-tenaut Morris, and one of the things she keeps encouraging us to do for her relative is to continue to gather and continue to pray and meditate and hold some. I'm gonna mute you real quick. It's okay. But to continue to pray, and so that has been the request from her, and so we will continue to do that. And we're doing that every Thursday, but we also acknowledge that when we do Thursday nights, not everyone can join because it's super late or middle of the night for many folks. And like Ula, for one, I know loves to do these and watch all of our episodes, and Thursday doesn't work. So long story short, we're here to do that today during the day at our regular TokiTV time to get more people to gather in prayer and meditation together, because that is what she needs in this ongoing process. So, Howard, how are you?
I'm doing real well, thanks. It's a beautiful day, and I'm very optimistic and real thrilled with the recent developments and the things to come.
Awesome. Ma, how are you this afternoon?
Oh, good, thanks. Just good to be here and good to be with everyone. And thanks for everyone joining in from around the world. Thank you.
Christine.
I'm glad to be here with the prayer warriors on a Sunday. So I'm ready.
Awesome. Thanks for being with us today. Christine is with us every Thursday evening for our prayer and meditation. So I'm really happy you're with us today as well. Casey and Stephanie.
Hello, we're happy to be here today on this beautiful day. It's a groovy day. Can I just put that word out there? It's a groovy day. So we're just, of course, happy to be here for Sk'aliCh'elh-tenaut and everyone who shares this space. Much love.
Awesome. Awesome. Alejandro.
I'm glad to be here, and I know Lolita is doing very well. So keep going, keep supporting this process. Be nice and be positive. Thank you.
Just love you, Alejandro. You don't even have to say it, and it's funny.
No, we
Deborah,
don't say today.
Oh, I love you too, Alejandro. Happy Sunday, everybody. Love and light from beautiful Whidbey Island. So much gratitude to our sister Christina for bringing San Juan Islands to the whole world. Thank you for being there for all of us today. High vibes. High vibes today.
Yes, yes. Christina, where are you? Before we get started, why don't you tell everyone where you are and what's going on over there?
Well, I'm on San Juan Island, and this is the San Juan Channel right here that we're looking at. The island right there is Lopez. So it's just a beautiful day here. There were some whales, some of the big whales yesterday over off of Lopez Island near Cattle Point, but I missed them. But I did see a minke whale right here, and 2 white-sided dolphins, and a sea lion eating an octopus.
Nature.
It's
right?
kind of exciting.
And Howard was saying that's pretty rare, right, Howard?
Yeah, it is. I mean, once or twice a year, maybe. So it's a rare sighting. Good to know. You should report to Orca Network.
Oh, promise.
And I'm putting up people's names. A lot of people joining us today. So thank you guys. I'm really happy to have so many people with us. We have Australia and Germany, and I mean, New Zealand, Texas, Minnesota. Yeah, there's just too many, but they're coming in fast. But thank you, all of you, for being with us. And we're not doing a special, centering because Christina's going to get us centered today. Let me go ahead and just change the screen here to make Christina bigger there. Christina, we're going to hand it over to you to get us centered, grounded, and started on our meditation today.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna go into it. But I just want to thank everyone, all of the prayer warriors all over the globe, because that's so powerful, when we all come together. It's just amazing, actually. So if we all just want to take some deep breaths in and out, and I'm going to let you guys do it yourself. I'm just going to take 3 big breaths. And I'm blowing all of this beautiful ocean air to you as I breathe out. Hope you're catching that beautiful, beautiful fresh air. I think this is the most fresh air I've ever smelled in my life. It's just amazing. Just like Toki. Toki is pure magic, and we all love her so much, so much. And obviously, if you love Toki, you love her family too. And so that's why we're all coming together for this powerful movement, ready to send all of our best intentions for Toki and her family. Keep those vibes high and beautiful, soft energy, full of gratitude. It's just when I open my eyes, I see so much in this world that deserves gratitude. And I feel that among all the medicines, there are none with the healing powers of love, peace, and gratitude. because we're all connected. So together, let's unlock our highest and best good healing energy for Toki and her family. So just be there with that for a moment. And I just would like you to follow your heart and send them beautiful golden purple light. And we'll start with Toki. And I just want to move throughout her body with all of you and send her the best healing energy that we can. From the tip of her beak to her melon, sending her all the beautiful purple golden light down to her eye patch and her eyes. Lots of healing energy for her beautiful home here in the Salish Sea. And she'll be able to see very soon all of the colors of this sea. And keep sending all of that beautiful golden purple light to her ears. And know that she will hear her family very soon and all of the wonders of her home. To her beautiful dorsal fin, her belly, her pec fins, all the way down to her fluke. Just visualize her in her very, very best form and hold that visualization close to your heart. So we're all connected and we create for one another. Moving forward, let's do the same for J-Pod, sending them all of the beautiful golden purple light of love, peace, and gratitude. And then we can do the same for K-Pod. And L-Pod. And together we're creating so much love and healing energy. We're visualizing millions and millions of salmons and rivers running free. And we see it all in a perfect state. And any struggles are resolved. Toki is home. She's healthy. She's happy with her family. Really, really see this in your mind's eye. Just breathe in this manifestation and breathe out all that does not serve them. Set the intentions. Set your energy and create it. So it is. So be it. Just sit quietly with the crow and the ocean.
We slowly bring ourselves back. With your eyes closed, you slowly open your eyes. Spend a couple of minutes in awake meditation, looking at the beautiful in front of us. Imagine it's all sitting there together, side by side, breathing in the cool ocean air, sounds of the wind, the waves. I'll play some drumming. Just have your eyes open and to bring us back, let's take 3 breaths together. Everybody, I'm going to unmute people so that you're breathing. Let's breathe in peace. Slowly breathe in. Breathe out love. And breathing in that beautiful ocean air, all that peace you see around you. Breathe that in. Now this last one, let's do this together. Let's breathe in that ocean air. Hold. And breathe it out to Toki, to Sk'aliCh'elh-tenaut. Knowing that soon she will be there, enjoying the sights of this world, her home water. Your eyes, guys. I know it's hard to come back. Your toes, rotate your ankles. Just gorgeous. Christina, I don't know if you're there by the camera or not, but thank you so much for bringing this to us today.
You're welcome.
That was beautiful. Thank you so much. It really does bring us closer to know that we're experiencing that live.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's a really beautiful day. A little windy, but it's really beautiful.
Oh, I love it. It really brings you there. You know?
Yeah.
And yeah, people are saying that. Cool. A lot of thank yous to Christina for bringing us today there.
That was beautiful. Thanks, Christina.
Happy to be here. Happy to do this. Always for Toki and her family. I love them so much, just as all of you do. And it's important that we all get together and just focus and in our mind's eye and see all of that because it's actually happening. It's just happening and it's just amazing. The miracle's happening before our eyes. And we're all part of it, you know, everybody is a part of it and it's just amazing.
Yeah. And you said it, that's key to keep everyone remembering that it is happening. You know, it is happening. People might have opinions or thoughts or, you know, whatever they've got going on, but this is happening. And it's something that, you know, Howard and I want to touch base on. And it's really hard to kind of get back to business after that, but it's the best time to talk about all of this. So, Christina, I'm going to mute you just because of the win. And
Yep.
thank you. But we're going to leave you on the screen there. A lot happened this week. You know, there was a couple new things put out, and I'll just go ahead and read it, and then Howard, we can chat about it. But there were two things. We had the vet report, so let's go ahead and talk about that. So during the month of April, Toki's condition has continued to remain relatively stable. Her energy, appetite, and engagement in daily activities were steady through the whole month. Her tough cytology and blood work continue to be in the range of levels we have seen for the past few months and are overall unremarkable. Her body condition remains good on her BBI, body blubber index. The lesion on her lung also remains unchanged, as do the extremely low number of white blood cells in her tough samples. She continues to receive daily, I can never say that. Come on, ferroprim. I can never say, I don't know why. And therapeutic doses of antifungal medication with no immediate plan to make changes to her treatment plan. It's working. I think it's important to add that in there because it is working. One of the two new chillers has come online to help maintain Toki's water temperature in the preferred range between 55 and 59 degrees Fahrenheit during the warm summer months with low levels of oxidants, primarily ozone, and only small supplemental amounts of chlorine. The second chiller will be coming online as soon as 2 fan motors are delivered. I am told that should be this week. In addition, the new ozone generator will be online shortly, replacing the chlorine system. All of these installations are timed to be fully operational as the inflow ocean temperatures increase in the late spring and summer, and our systems need to control increased algae growth. So it's all in perfect timing. Anything you want to say about that, Howard, before we talk about the press release?
Well, I think it was very optimistic. I think the language is subdued, if not sedated. It's very conservative and carefully written, but words like unremarkable mean to me normal, good, typical, healthy, what we would want. And it just seems the white blood cell count is way down. I don't think they have any further definition of this lesion on her lungs, but unchanged means it's stabilized, if not scar tissue, completely benign. So I don't think that's anything to worry about. That all it just seemed very to me very optimistic. Her overall girth is good. Her appetite is good. And I wish they could go into more vivid description of her behavior, her engagement, her interactions, her curiosity about what's going on, her sort of indications of her mental state and her spirits. And I think it all sounds like they're sort of preparing the way. Well, their language is reflecting her, and that she is preparing for the day when she will glide into, I think, my opinion, and I know it's not standard trainer talk, but I think that she will glide into that stretcher with the encouragement of her trusted companion and comfortably settle in, and the big eye holes, she'll be able to see everything going on around and move her pec fins around and wave her tail a little bit, but I think she'll be very comfortable in that fleece-lined comfy sling to be gently lifted and then lowered into that container that is half full of water, so she'll be suspended in the water. Not weight won't be on the stretcher anyway. And settle in for the ride home. I don't see any impediment to that, at least in the near future. Good news.
It is all good news. Thank you. Yay, yay, that's good stuff, you guys. And then there was also a joint press release, or a press statement, I should say, and we'll go ahead and read that now. So this was on Monday, right? The first update on efforts to return Lolita, the 57-year-old orca residing at the Sk'aliCh'elh-tenaut, to her home waters. Immediately prior to a March 30th press conference, the Sk'aliCh'elh-tenaut executives entered into a binding collaboration agreement with Friends of Lolita, a not-for-profit organization. For the first time, a private company with marine mammals under human care, the Miami Sk'aliCh'elh-tenaut, and an animal welfare organization, Friends of Lolita, executed a legally binding agreement with one objective: bring together the opportunity to return Lolita to her home waters. I'm going to stress that. One objective: bring together the opportunity to return Lolita to her home waters. This agreement makes possible the first step to provide her the opportunity of a relocation in an ocean-based habitat if her caregivers regard this to be best for her. Lolita remains at the Sk'aliCh'elh-tenaut under care and custody of the most expert veterinarians and trainers. Her health has continued to remain stable, encouraging experts to continue efforts to pursue the bold step of giving her a new home. The plan for Lolita, which requires authorization from local and federal authorities, is guided by the world's foremost experts in marine mammal care, along with her dedicated trainers. These experts have extensive experience in marine mammal transport and are already introducing training to prepare her for relocation. Again, are already introducing training to prepare her for relocation. Preliminary consultation with federal authorities is now beginning, and plans for Lolita's relocation are being developed by the expert team. This is really important, you guys. I'm going to read it again. Preliminary consultation with federal aid authorities is now beginning, and plans for Lolita's relocation are being developed by the expert team. This is in process, you guys. Miami Sk'aliCh'elh-tenaut executives, Friends of Lolita, environmental professionals, and experts with decades of experience caring for orcas are developing plans for a protected enclosure in a natural area that will provide safety and the best possible chance for a better future for Lolita. Returning her to her home waters does not mean releasing her to an open ocean. She is expected to remain under human care in a protected habitat for the rest of her life. Lolita will continue to receive enrichment, high-quality nutrition, medical care, and love, all according to the appropriate plans by federal authorities. Medical care and love. I mean, who says that, right? That's awesome. All according to the approved plans by the federal authorities. Her specialty care team guiding her daily care, as well as those planning for her future, include highly skilled medical, nutrition, and behavioral experts. Dr. Tom Reederson, Dr. James McBain, Dr. Stephanie Norman, Dr. Roberto Sanchez, Dr. Jess Kamali, Dr. Guillermo Sanchez, Mike Partica, who's a trainer, Andrew Scullion, who's a trainer, among others. The Miami Sk'aliCh'elh-tenaut and Friends of Lolita would like to thank Jim Irsay for his commitment and support in this important effort. Further, we all extend our heartfelt appreciation to the Miami Sk'aliCh'elh-tenaut veterinarian trainers and their staff for their care and dedication to Lolita. Their love and experience are so important to Lolita and the plans for her future. So go ahead and unmute yourselves and clap if you would like, because I saw that.
Yes.
It is absolutely
Yes.
important to
I would cheer loudly, but it would wake the dog.
Just do it like do a mime, like the mime. There you go. Really, really important to read that out loud. If you haven't done so yourselves, go read it out loud. It lands differently when you do that. And it's absolutely important to acknowledge these steps that are taking place, you know, and there's no lying in there. They're not saying it's done and it's, you know, they're saying it's in process. And if anybody thinks that there's a day that goes by that steps are not being taken towards this goal, you're wrong. Steps are being taken every single day. Conversations are happening every single day to make this happen. Now, that was the good news that came out this week, right? And there's all this other stuff that came out this week too. And we've been talking about it, but it's not new. You know, the report that's going around showing that the pictures might be new to a lot of folks, but the report is not new. People are aware of the horrible conditions of the whale bowl. We're not going to pretend it's the greatest place for her to be because it's not. She needs to move, and she's got one move, you guys. I mean, you know, this just backs the necessity of this move. It just that report. You know, the Seaquarium's aware of the report. Friends of Alicha's aware of the report. Everyone's aware of that report, and everyone's in agreement that she needs to move. And the step to have her come home really is the best option. And Howard, I'll let you talk about your opinion on that as well.
Well, I don't see any other conceivable option that's feasible that could possibly happen. It just seems, you know, I'll introduce the word inevitable to this because I think the only she has to move, and the only place she can go is back home to the Salish Sea. And I don't see any real problems except a lot of sort of leftover misinformation, bad beliefs about that it would shock her somehow. When I'm sure that she will have the memories of her life before August 1970, the 4 years or so that she was raised, literally taught by her mother and her family how to be a Southern resident orca. And that's her backyard. That's where she grew up, learned to communicate. And I have good indications that she still uses a full range of those calls, of those vocalizations that she learned and used on a, you know, every minute, you know, to communicate with her family until she was captured, probably as she was being hoisted out of the water in Penn Cove. She was calling to her family, and she still is. And those calls can be analyzed and matched with her family's current vocabulary. And I think that will inform people that she has those memories, and she'll be relieved. She'll be excited and stimulated by returning to her own familiar home waters that we see behind Christina right there. I mean, it's so beautiful to be able to see those gentle waves lapping in and the tide rolling in. It's a beautiful place to live, and she will feel it, I'm sure, from the first instant that she is lowered in. She'll know where she is. She probably has a mental map of the bottom features of that entire habitat all around the Salish Sea. You know, when they echolocate, they get the 3D topography of everything around them, and she'll still have that. I mean, remember, she's got a brain the size of 5 of us. You know, so I mean, that's a lot of memory capacity. Why would she forget that? I just think she'll have that intact, and she'll thrill. It'll improve her mental outlook and her physical health right from the get-go as soon as she gets back.
Yeah.
But they can still continue with the provisioning of fish, with all the medical administrations if needed. I think she'll clear up pretty much everything right away, but if needed, it can be right there. There's a lot of preparations that have to be made, a lot of you got to have the netting, you got to have the contractors, you got to have all the, all the legal niceties have to be covered. You have to have the crew quarters. You have to have a wet lab for food and medicine preparation. You have to have security systems on land and sea. You have to have everything in place. It's a big operation to do this, but the people doing it have done big operations before. They know how. They'll get this done.
Yeah. Thanks, Howard, for saying that, because I really do believe that this is the team that's going to make it happen. Trying to change team or change the plan. I mean, there's, all kinds of stuff being proposed by not the experts and, by people who have talked to other people. And it's not that the concerns aren't valid, right? The concern is get her out of where she's at, because it's not a good place to be. But some of the other things being promoted or encouraged require permits, require land purchases, require all these other steps as well. It's not like a magic a thing that you're going to snap your fingers and there's going to be some other interim plan. She's got one move, and the move needs to be home, and any other move would require all kinds of permits and conversations and regulations and builds and all of that anyway. So why would we divert from the straightaway plan to home? That just doesn't make sense to me. And I think, it just occurred to me when you were talking about her coming home, because I just imagine her, making her sounds and echolocating, and how wonderful that's going to be to feel those vibrations back from the sea, from the rocks, from the, not the concrete wall. And it reminds me, I don't know if you guys have ever seen those videos when babies or kids get glasses for the first time, and they're like, what are they putting on? And they put on these glasses and the baby's just like, wow. That's how I picture it. I mean, that's totally how I picture her coming home. Like, yes, I can see again. I can feel again. I can experience this beauty that's been taken from her for so long. Sorry, I'm going to cry. I never cry. Alejandro, I apologize. I'm crying today, Alejandro. But
That's okay. I'm crying too. Don't worry. I'm crying. I have cried many times since 2014. I have cried a lot.
But imagine that experience for her, because it's familiar, and that's what she deserves. She deserves to have that again. However that experience is for an orca, she deserves that. She absolutely deserves to have that. And Ula said, and I'm trying to find her comment up here a ways. This is by far the most truthful statement. Step by step, she is going home. And it's important to remember that there are steps to take, and but step by step, she is going home. And I know that. Alejandro, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree totally with you and Howard. Yeah, you're right. Well said. And still some people just live from the past, with negativity. They show videos with the tank. Come on, guys. You have to look forward. She's going home, and Lolita, Tokita, Sk'aliCh'elh-tenaut has the best bets, the best trainer. She's been taking care 24/7. So they are not playing around. This is serious. This is the only true process she's going through. We got elimination involved with this. We are not playing around, and Lolita will go home. We have to be positive, everything step by step, So I'm so happy for this. This is an amazing report. And I know she's doing very well, Annette, Howard, and everybody knows that. And we don't care, about false information. So please, I ask a special request. Don't follow those people who spread negativity. Stay with us. Stay positive. This is the right process. This is the true process. And we'll take TokiTV back home. I hope this year.
Yeah. Deborah.
Everything everybody else is saying is so true. This is the power of prayer, meditation, affirmation, everything everyone is doing, the power of gratitude is creating this miracle for her to come home. And thank you, everyone, for keeping your vibes high. Those high vibes will open hearts and they'll open minds. And it's done. She is on her way home. It is done. Thank you.
Yeah. Sharon Mahay, I'm going to put this up. Sharon's watching on YouTube. Says, hi, hope my comment gets read as I have quite a story to explain. I had no idea of this story, but I was doing a shamanic meditation with the power animal. My phone somehow clicked here. Welcome, Sharon. And that's not surprising to us, to this group. So click follow and be in touch with me. And all pieces to this puzzle. And that's how it happened. So I did want to put that in there. Stephanie and Casey.
Oh, wow. Just thank everyone, all of our Toki family for being here today, because this is awesome. And I know that Sk'aliCh'elh-tenaut was here with us. Absolutely. She felt it all. And so did all of J-Pod and L-Pod and K-Pod and J-Clan, I think is what we like to call him. Right, Howard? And thank you so much, Howard, for breaking it down for us and eliminating whatever fear might have been out there that she might be hurt during the move process, because it's been done many times before. So thank you.
We got to keep educating, right? That's what TokiTV is, faith, prayer, and education. And the education's huge. So Howard, again, thank you all the time to you for your knowledge and sharing that with us, because it's so important. That's the only thing that's gonna the truth will prevail, right? And it's important to correct things when they're said, misinformation going out, opinions being stated as if they're facts. It's not okay. It's just really not okay. It's not helping her. So just remain positive and factual, guys. It's important. Ma?
Yeah, I agree with everything everybody's already said. And it is important to keep positive, to not listen to that negativity and let it lower your vibration. We've got this far together for her and with her and for the rest of her family as well, and we still need to be doing that. We still need to remain positive, and we need to surround them all, especially Toki, with love, light, strength and healing, and continue to hold her up until she's home. And then everyone will get back together. I'm sure of it, that once she's in that sea pen, her family will find her, no doubt about it. So just please keep those high vibes. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah. Thank you. And Rita says this, amen. You don't have to engage in a toxic battle, guys. You can state facts, drop the racket, and walk off the court. I love it. Yep. And that's true. It's what we gotta do. Just
mic drop.
You don't have to give the negativity too much attention, but it is important to clear the court, like you say, with facts. I love that. That's really cool.
I just press the button and I block.
Yeah, there you go. There's all the Christine, anything you would like to add, Christine, from today?
Well, I just want to say I just can't wait till she's home, and I just, being a teacher and a learner, I cannot wait to just learn. I just know she's going to teach us so much that we don't know about animals, and I cannot wait for so many myths about animals to be dispelled. I just know that our whole world is going to open up.
Yep.
Thank you. It looks like Christina might have fallen off. A couple other things that I got some confirmation on. So yes, the water quality is good. The one new chiller is online, and as stated in that report, the new one's coming with the ozone. That's expected to be online this week. So let's just keep our fingers crossed for that. That should be good to go, and hopefully by next week it'll be up and running, because that's going to be big. The other thing, let's see. A lot of people concerned about the hurricanes, right? And so hurricane prep is being planned and organized. There's a team that has extensive Florida hurricane preparedness experience on task with this. So so things are being put into place for that. I don't know the specifics of what they are. But again, at least we're getting some information, you guys. There's dialogue happening, there's communication happening, and I think that that's really really important. And I think, you know, it's okay to say thank you. It's okay to say thank you. It's okay to have gratitude, you know, for the conversation that's happening. And I'm not sure what you said, Deborah, because you were muted, but you're I know you're touching your heart, so it's got to be good. It's important to say thank you. This would not be happening if this aquarium was, if Mr. Albor was not allowing it to happen. So yeah, so it's okay to say thank you that these things are happening. Absolutely.
Can I say something else, Anit? And
Yeah.
you know, and if Eduardo Albor said it's okay, you know, it's okay for her to go. I don't know why people, you know, sometimes say negative, you know.
Yeah.
So if everything is okay, she has to let her go back home. Everything is positive.
Russell says install new chiller and chill. Absolutely.
Yes. Very happy for the chillers too.
That's awesome, Russell. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna drink some wine now. I'm so happy because of the chillers, you know. I have an excuse to
We can chill now.
Yeah.
The chillers are here.
everything is a combination.
It's awesome. It's so important to stay positive and stay in this group. And if you guys need support, you know, just reach out. We're all here to support each other and through this process. And again, step by step, she's going home. There are steps though, you guys, and it's okay if we don't know all the behind the scenes stuff, but I do know it's happening. And you know, keep it about her, you know, keep it about her, not the humans who are involved, because this is beyond humans. As Sk'aliCh'elh-tenaut always says, the ancestors are clearing her path. I believe that. And you know, if the request is from Raynell is to continue the prayers for this journey, that's what we're gonna do. That's what you can do to help. So if you want to help, be prayerful. You know, trust that process and trust the team that's in place. They're not going to work with another team. You guys saw the press release. This is a binding agreement. This is happening. It's in process. So just, you know, trust it. Get behind it. There's not going to be another one. So naysaying it's not helping. It's just not helping.
No.
So
I'd like to just add that there's a ton of power in patience. We need to be patient and trust and have faith that this miracle is happening. It's difficult. I know it's difficult, but patience is powerful.
Yep, it is. And I know that that's hard. It's hard.
It's hard.
You said it's difficult. It's hard. We want her out of there now. We know that's not a good place for her. We know she needs to be out of there, and she's getting out of there. Look at that view, Christina. Wow.
That one's even better.
That's gorgeous.
Wow.
Gorgeous.
The poodle.
I thought it was a poodle too.
Oh yeah.
Poodle on a puddle.
Christina, any final words from you? I don't want to get off today. I don't know why. I just want to keep talking. But Christina, any final thoughts from you?
I just agree with everyone else and just remaining positive. I mean, really constantly, you know, just remaining positive and out the high vibrations and positivity because we're doing a good job. I mean, it's working. So keep up the good work, all you war warriors. Thank you. Mwah.
Yeah.
And here it's Toki. She's on her way in her
Yay!
So yeah.
I got one.
Mine is bigger. Mine is bigger than you,
I got you.
than yours.
You guys don't like orcas.
Here we go.
Yeah.
This is
We
more
gotta
fun.
fight.
This is
start
the
fighting.
time of the show where we all lose it. But this,
We start fighting.
awesome. Yeah, and absolutely, Sharon, and we have some catching up to do with you. But absolutely, there's been times where we've gathered in ceremony there at the water's edge, and Superpod was gathering in the water. So there's definitely a connection, and it's all connected. And with them, with us, with her, all the time, and we'll keep it up. So. Oh yeah, Donna says there's a puppy in the clouds behind you there, Christina.
It's the poodle.
And thank you for another uplifting Toki TV. Love to all of you. We love you too, Raven, and everybody who's joining. So, Howard, I'm going to give final words to you, and then we'll close.
Well, I am so grateful. And the mention of patience, the value of patience, of allowing process to hold with the occasional gun and nudge here and there, and prayer to keep it rolling, keep it happening. I certainly can feel that. And, for a couple of decades, in 95, when I first became aware of Toki, until about 20 months ago, August 2021, when things started. And ever since then, it's been building. But a long time, there was not much to point to give hope and optimism. God, for Alejandro being out there, generating that support, that will, that love for Toki. And before you, Shelby Nicole led a lot of groups regular basis for many years. And we didn't have much encouragement but you in all that time. Really, really appreciate all of that. That has kept hope, my patience, going forward to this day. So, and the days to come. So, thank you all.
It's happening, you guys. This is happening.
Stay positive. We're gonna see Toki swimming in the Sally Sea.
Yep.
Yes.
And we were talking about the sounds, her sounds. Why don't we go ahead and just we'll end with the video, but we'll let's listen to the Superpod calls for just a minute. You guys cool with that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it.
Oh, I gotta put it louder. Sorry.
That was a breach. Echolocation quick.
I can imagine Toki, talking to her family again.
Yeah.
To be in that conversation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Be part of it.
It
Stay
sounds like
positive.
a whole
You
network.
sound like all of us when we're all trying to talk at the same time on here.
Yeah.
All right, love you guys. Have a beautiful week. I don't want to end, but I know people do have other things to do too. But keep the comments coming through this video. She is well. She is whole. She is home, because we know that that's happening.
Yeah, only positive comments. Okay, remember.
Absolutely.
High vibes.
Only positive comments.
High vibes. Jack.
High vibes. Love you guys.
Bye, everyone.
Sing Alejandro if you want.
No.
She is well, she is whole, she is home. She is well, she is whole, she is home. She is well, she is whole, she is home. Where she belongs. She is well, she is whole, she is home. She is well, she is whole, she is home. She is well, she is whole, she is home. Where she belongs. Where she belongs. Miles and miles of open ocean now before her. She is swimming to her family. Soon she will be greeted by the familiar sounds of home. Sweet, sweet home. She is home. Where she belongs. She is well, she is whole, she is home. She is well, she is whole, she is home. She is well, she is whole, she is home. Where she belongs. Where she belongs. Years and years of waiting, there was no escaping, but now she has hope. All our hands are working to stop her heart from hurting. Now we can affirm and know that she is home. Where she belongs. She is well, she is whole, she is home. She is well, she is whole, she is home. She is well, she is whole, she is home. Where she belongs.